Yeah. Oh, man. Keep going. I feel like we might not get our Eclipse shot. Oh no. Dude, is it happening? Tell me if you relate to this or not. Have you ever scrolled through your Instagram and seen some old travel photos and thought, man, I wish I could go back to that location. I've had that feeling, and I always know that the photos could be so much better. So here's the story, an entire vlog of going back to Iceland for the 5th time to get the shots that I've always dreamed of getting. All right, let's pick up the car. Nope. Oh, that one's good. That's pretty good. Why? Why did I do that? No. No. Okay, that works. Now they can maybe give me the keys. Thank you. Matthew, what did we get?
A Defender.
Nice and out. Keep going back.
I don't care if we're in Spain, Iceland, Copenhagen. I like a good British car. I'm still waiting for the Aston Martin V12 Vanquish.
Yeah, imagine driving the Aston Martin here in Iceland.
I can. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think the best part about this car, Matt, is that it has a little spot to have your cameras accessible at all times. Oh, I see how it is. That is an expensive shelf. When you're in Iceland, the best thing is that when you're driving around, you're always gonna see something that you wanna take a photo of. So being able to have your cameras accessible that feels safe. Does this feel safe to you? Yeah, like, I think that's good. Next stop, downtown Reykjavik. Let's go. Okay, so one of the main reasons that we're in Iceland is that a friend of ours is here shooting a campaign for some watches, and it's part of the industry that we're trying to get into as well right now. So on March 29th, there is going to be a partial eclipse. He invited us out to Iceland, and we were like, you know what, why don't we go and hang out with him? Why don't we try to get one of these photos? Because I've never shot an eclipse before, but I want to be able to get something like in the frame with the eclipse. So I'm thinking like a lighthouse or maybe like the church or something that is of interest. Even though I've been here 5 times, I don't really know where to go. Do you know any spots? This is your second time to Iceland.
Second time, but I honestly think that we should probably just ask a local.
Like ask any local?
I don't know, just like knock on a door.
I don't speak Icelandic though.
Neither do I.
In all fairness, Icelandic people are very nice, so maybe just asking a stranger will be a good idea. I wonder if they will know. Reykjavik. How do you spell that?
I can't even Google it.
Yeah, sorry.
REYKJN.
He knows the spots.
REYKJANESVITI.
Nailed it. We're gonna go there. And welcome.
Sucks that we're gonna have to share a bed tonight. No, like this is the towel bed, so we're gonna have to share that one.
Here, inside this case, is how we're gonna shoot the eclipse. Let me show you. Inside, you're like, what is this thing? What is this weird white box contraption thing? This is a product called Hestia. This is from a company called Veonis. If we take a closer look right there, literally you put a phone, you connect it right there to that little suction cuppy little eyepiece, and you're able to take photos of the night sky like this one, or literally even something like this. The phone that we're gonna be using for this project is going to be this one right here. This is the OnePlus 13. It has the collaboration with Hasselblad, and we pair it with this, put it like that, you find your frame, and that is how we're gonna get the shot. And because OnePlus is the sponsor of this vlog, we're actually giving away 3 of the OnePlus 13s, but I'll give you more details on how to win those at the end of this video. I feel fairly confident that this is gonna be a good combo, but I've never done this before. And on that note, I'm going to bed. Okay, welcome. Well, that's our situation. To kickstart our morning, we are stuck in the mud.
Literally the car was driving straight and then it just started going sideways and I started turning to avoid it and we just kept going sideways.
Bro, we are deep in the mud. Ugh. Oh yeah, bro. That is our tire. Definitely have dug ourselves into a good one here. And you have to like straighten your tire out, and we're gonna do our best to like, let's roll you back. Nice and slow. Keep going. And now rotate your tire out a bit. Yeah, just a bit, not too much. Yeah, keep going, just give her, keep going, keep that momentum going. Nice and out, keep going, back. Don't turn the wheel too much, straighten it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, just give her. You're good. Keep going, dude, you're good, you're good. Turn a little bit back. Yes! Yes! Woo! Oh, that, woo! She's soft. That is muddy. How you feeling right now?
I feel like a man. That was ridiculous.
Dude, look at how deep that mud is.
Well, we were like sideways, and I was like, how did we get here?
Driving in Iceland is serious business. 100% be safe out there. Woo-hoo! We have a few more days until the eclipse is happening. My friend Gunnar literally texted me that there's a 30% chance that we will get this shot. So I wanna make sure that I'm actually like ready for this. I understand how to use the phone. So we're going to a few other locations. We're actually using the map that he gave us access to right here, which includes like coffee shops and prime locations. So we've popped off to a cave that looks like that we can do some test shots with the OnePlus 13, make sure that I'm actually familiar with this so that when the moment comes up, I'm not just like fumbling around. I actually know how to use this phone and get it to the highest quality possible. So we're gonna go and climb into a cave. You ready to be a cave boy?
A caveman.
It is caveman, not cave boy. Nah, I can't see it. We'll cut to the cave on the outside. Dude, you look like Handmaid's Tale right now.
I feel beautiful. Everything's fine.
All right, climb up this. To the cave! Wow, this is sick, man. Look at this view. That is crazy. This location is so good for an ultra wide. So this has a 15mm lens on it. So basically we're gonna get this shot of Matt standing here, frame him within the outline of the cave, and then have that really good high dynamic range. And also because this is a collaboration with Hasselblad, which they've had for a while, they have a mode called X-Pan, which is basically the Hasselblad X-Pan camera built into this to replicate it. So we're also gonna get a couple of those X-Pan shots, which is just like those really long kind of frames that look very cinematic. Okay, welcome to our accommodations. We are at the Oud Hekla, or the OOD Hekla. We're staying at the river. Check this place out, it's so sick. To the river. Look at that. Dude.
I don't know what to say.
Look at, there's just mirrors everywhere. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, there we go. Hi. Why don't we cut to some B-roll of what the inside of this looks like? Okay, I've been to Iceland. This is my 5th trip. I've always dreamed of getting photos that I saw originally that Chris Burkard would post when he would go up in the plane and he would shoot these like rivers. Guys, it finally happened.
I've been here 8 times, literally 8 times. Never seen it like this, ever.
And how are you feeling, Matthew, without a drone?
Good, yeah, just looking at maps. My drone can actually go higher than everyone else.
This is my least favorite sound. So I got 10% battery. The thing about when you push the battery in sport mode is that it can be like 15 minutes away and be like, oh, it's got 2 minutes of battery left. And then I get it back and I'm like, oh, the drone's back. How about some photos of horses? What happened?
Well, you know, we're obviously right next to a farm, and so we had the owner just drive past us, and then it was like a roll the window down. So I was like, okay, here we go. And he was just like, feel free to take photos of the horses, pet them, cuddle them.
Anywhere else in the world, they're like, get off my property, take the drones down.
Icelanders are the nicest people, because that would have not been the case anywhere else in the world.
Okay, we're definitely gonna take advantage of the offer to just go and do a photo shoot with the horses. So we're gonna go and shoot. We're gonna do some comparisons of the OnePlus against the new Fujifilm GFX 100 RF. You can just kind of see what the colors look like in the difference between a phone and also a $7,000 camera. Buddy's over here just itching himself. Want me to help?
No shame.
Oh, look at the dust.
All right, got the booty shot. 102 megapixels of booty.
I got some good photos on the phone. He was nipping at my hand when I was getting this one shot of the video. Like, check out this video clip. While I'm shooting this, literally one of them is just nipping at my hand. All right, that felt like a very successful horse and drone mission. Honestly, not gonna lie, that drone shot we got earlier and that horse experience, totally worth it to come to Iceland just for that moment. Attempt the name of the waterfall.
Gunnar.
That's pretty good. I say that like I know what it should sound like. Like, yeah, you nailed it. It's funny. I remember the first time I came to this waterfall, I was like decked out in all these boots and hardcore gear. And now I'm just looking around. There's literally someone in like a wedding dress. This person just walked by with like a baby being like, oh no, this was not as hardcore as I thought it was at the time. Harrison, do you ever suffer from something called vemodalin? Do you know what this is? No. Okay, vemodalin is when you end up at a location that you are very aware has been photographed probably like thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of times. And do you ever feel like you get to the spot and you don't want to shoot?
Absolutely, but there is a thing around that. It's just try and be yourself, try and be you. Because I think that it's your creativity that makes the shot special. And if you go with copy and paste mentality, you're gonna get the same shot as everyone else. So it's trying to just tweak it, change it a little bit to make it uniquely yours.
Like the river beside us, that is always changing, you are always changing, and I am different being here than I was in 2018. Do you suffer from vemodalin?
All the time.
And that's all, folks! Na 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 na! I'm going to shoot with this camera right here. And we'll get a couple shots with that right there. I want to like snipe a couple of photos of that couple. Like, that's so epic. Wow. I got some sick shots of that couple. Amazing.
Like I had this moment when I was looking at this waterfall and the water is really clear. I was like, I wonder how waterproof this phone is. So I quickly Googled it and it has a very high IP rating. You can submerge the phone for 30 minutes. So why don't we get a shot, risk it, get a video clip, wide angle going up into the waterfall. Okay, I gotta show you what's happening. This is so good right now. What's happening over here? Why are you laying in the parking lot?
This is the most expensive prop that I own. Right now we're using it as a prop, but it's an amazing lens.
Yeah, man.
See it.
Is it sick?
All the snow chunks.
Is it the parking lot banger?
Look at the parking lot banger.
This morning, it's coffee time. Making the plan for the rest of the day. Midgard, which is kind of cool because one of the co-founders is a friend here. His name's Siggy. Last time I was in Iceland, I traveled around with him. Hello. Hi. There's two of you. Hi.
What's up?
Oh, just casually. You have a book.
I sure do. Stunning Iceland, and gonna blow my horn here. It's actually a bestseller now.
That's amazing. Congrats, dude.
Thank you so much.
I want to do a book one day.
It was a super random project, so it was actually first published in French, which was like really weird, but it was kind of fun. And then when it was translated to English, it just kind of blew up.
There was chocolate here. Again, Gunnar's like, try some of my chocolate. No. Is it just chocolate you purchased, or is this your chocolate company or collaboration? What's going on here?
These are my chocolates. I didn't purchase them. I didn't make them either, but I'm partnering with the company that's making them. So we had this idea of making sort of like the perfect treat to bring home from Iceland. So it's with beautiful nature photos from Iceland and with really nice chocolate inside as well. And then you actually get to keep the photo that's on the cover, but you can actually open it and then you can like have a print here inside.
What?
And then you can tear it off. And then you have, even if you want to throw this out, still have a souvenir to keep that you can put on your fridge or whatever you want to do.
If you weren't inspired by doing the book, I think this really just shows how many opportunities there are in this space. If you've ever thought like, oh, I can't be a photographer, I can't make money at this, literally, Gunnar is a prime example of just finding opportunities, making them happen, and having great ideas. So inspired. That's amazing. All checked into Midgard. This is a new base camp for the rest of the trip. Tomorrow we're actually heading home, but one of the parts is that it's looking like 90% cloud coverage now, which I feel like we might not get our Eclipse shot, but we're still gonna attempt it. We're still gonna go to the location, but for the rest of the day, we're gonna head into the Highlands, do some off-roading, both in the Defender, as well as Gunnar's incredible Toyota Land Cruiser. Look at this thing. Whoa. All right, into the Highlands, let's go. The drone has crashed. Here's the shot. Full sport mode on the 3x lens, and I know for sure I just hit one of these trees here. I just saw the tree, like I saw the branches enter the shot. I was like, oh great! I heard that. This is the 5th time he's crashed his drone. It's the 5th time he's crashed his drone. Oh yeah. In your years as a photographer, how many drones have you crashed?
I'd rather not say that. In the years, I think between 4 and 5. What about you, Chris?
I mean, as of recent, because I'm
Last year,
being more aggressive, apparently 5.
Sometimes you just have to risk it for the biscuit, and most of the time it's worth it. But there are these moments that, you know, kind of course, are slightly more challenging.
It is what it is. We were safe. Just a quick note, if this ever happens to you and you're using the Pro controller, you can actually just use the hotspot on your phone and then it can connect it and it'll find the GPS because it is getting the GPS coordinates. And then it has a little button right here. It literally says, find my drone, and start flashing and beeping. And we hear it. You know what they call this? They call this the drone walk of shame. How mangled is it? Whoa, she got in deep.
A little dirty, but I think everything is actually intact.
Wow, that's actually shocking.
I sometimes say that these drones, they're like cockroaches, you know, very hard to kill. I think this one's going back up in the air soon.
All right, back to your regular scheduled drone flight. Okay, we got both these cars And we got this river with this insane view in the background. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to get some photos. So I actually went over to the river and noticed a ton of glare on the water. And the best way to get rid of glare, especially when you're shooting cars and water, is a polarizing filter. So I got this one from K&F Concept right here. This is the Nano X Pro Series one. And this is going to be huge for really bringing out the contrast and the colors in this location. Because like, when else do you get to like stand in a river and shoot sick cars just driving through it? Am I right? Am I right? I'd actually like to do that one more time. We're gonna shoot this one on the phone and get some wides and some close-ups and some tight shad compression. Okay, so we're actually getting a bunch of glare even on the phone. So I'm literally just going to hold that there, rotate it to get rid of the glare, and get even a better image with it. You can't argue with results. Really just like brought it out. Photo actually looks so good.
What I call this is Gunnar's Garage, the best coffee shop in town.
So I was thinking we'll go to the nearby river and fetch some water, and then we're gonna boil it and we're gonna turn it into coffee. So we have a volcano that's also a glacier right up the mountain here. It has a name that's really easy to pronounce for Icelanders, nobody else. So it's called Eyjafjallajökull.
Your turn, go,
I don't even know.
Go, do it.
Eyjafjallajökull.
Eyjafjallajökull.
Yeah, not bad. You're getting there, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks. Oh no! Are you okay?
Are you alright?
I'm good, yeah.
Did that...
Just what's happen when you get too excited, you know? One crashed coffee mission and one crashed drone.
Yo, Icelandic people are tough as nails.
I'm very ready for coffee, so I better not mess it up this time.
Lots to celebrate. But I remember when you started this coffee 2 hours ago, so that's cool. Hey, that looks nice. It's so hot.
Skål.
Skål.
Cheers.
Skål.
I mean, what a nice moment to have coffee in the back of a Land Cruiser in the middle of the Highlands here in Iceland. I am forever grateful for these moments. Thank you, Gunnar. Appreciate you. I know he's over there, but I'm just saying. Go and show him some love on Instagram. I'll link him below. We've been climbing to this other waterfall. I thought it would be a little bit boring because we've already seen waterfalls, but it turns out this is just like so worth it to share. Let me just show you where we've been climbing from. We've literally been down there is where the car is. We've been climbing over here, crossing rivers, and look what's in front of me. What a legend over here, Gunnar.
I'm gonna try something now slightly risky. Gonna try to fly the drone through the waterfall, or at least slightly through the waterfall, and see what happens. I think it's gonna be a sick photo, or actually sick video.
The drone is literally behind the waterfall.
Woo! Did it make it? Yeah. There you go.
Hey! There it is! All right, we were just about to leave the waterfall, and I noticed these like icicles right over here in this cave. So I popped behind them, and I was able to get these insane frames and photos. Also getting like macro mode of the way the light was like refracting through the ice. It looked so good. I mean, Iceland just always just keeps on giving. And it's one of those things where you continue to get the photos and the video. And I didn't expect to get any of this. I actually left my vlog camera back at the car. I was like, oh, whatever, it's another waterfall. So luckily, got the OnePlus, able to still shoot the photos and the video and just capture this moment and not miss it. Now it's back down. All right, good morning. It is our final day in Iceland, and today is Eclipse Day. And the whole trip has been a mix of all sorts of different weather. We literally had snow yesterday. The day before we had cloud coverage. The day before we had rain. Some days we had sun. And wouldn't you know, classic Iceland fashion, everything is different. Now there is a 67% chance that we will catch this eclipse. For me, I'm hopeful. How are you feeling?
I think we're gonna do it. But now that I said that, we've been seeing weather change drastically every about 10, 15 minutes.
All right, we're heading to where Ben recommended us to go to, the lighthouse.
Great connectivity.
We have an hour to set up the angle that we want, and I don't know, 67% chance. We have made it behind the lighthouse. We've set up the OnePlus on the Hestia, and we're actually getting an image. Like literally right there, you can see that we're starting to get the eclipse. This is not a full eclipse, this is a partial eclipse. We got the settings dialed in. It's a little windy right now, so the image is kind of like moving all over the place. Dude, is it happening?
It's happening. We just need stabilization.
We're getting a bit of the lighthouse, just a touch. Oh, dude, I just saw it. I just literally saw it point out for a second. Oh my God. Getting a bit of the lighthouse. The OnePlus is now set up on the Hestia. We've actually gone into just the photo app that's on the camera. They have a mode called master mode, so you don't want to rely on like all these auto settings. So we're able to go into master mode. We're able to set our ISO super, super low, crank our shutter speed up so that we can actually nail the shot. And like, look, like you can see, dude, we have it. It's right there. Something's ending up in our shot right now. I think it might end up being a satellite. What is that? I think it might be the top of the lighthouse and like the wind receptors on it.
That's the thing, it's really hard to shoot.
It's not that hard to shoot if you have this set up. So after months of planning, worrying about that if there was going to be cloud coverage and like 15 hours of travel, there it was. The eclipse was actually happening. I had like the lowest hope for this as possible. Like I did not think it was gonna happen. When you hear 90%, you're like, this is not gonna happen. We shot the eclipse on a phone. Just getting all the gear together, the adventure, making it out here. Yo, OnePlus, thank you so much for like this challenge, this adventure. We got the shot, we got it. What have I learned from this trip? Well, one, something that I know about myself is that I have a tendency to control things. But here's the thing, the timing is never going to be ideal. The weather is never going to be perfect, but you still have to go out and do it. That's the beauty of the tools and the craft, is that the camera is not useful unless you go out and experience life. And so these are catalysts to having these memories and these experiences, but also catalysts to understanding ourselves. I am learning to let go and just trust the process and know that through going through it and experiencing the middle moments and the high moments and the low moments, that I will come out with something great. A memory, a story, or a great photo. We weren't joking. We're literally giving away 3 of these phones right here. This is the OnePlus 13. It's very easy to enter. To qualify, head to the description, click the link down there, and you must do the 4 following actions. Subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and also follow OnePlus on Instagram. If you do all 4 things, you have a chance of winning. I'll be pinning the names of the winners as the top comment on this YouTube video in 2 weeks. And also, while you're at it, tell some people about this YouTube video. We worked really hard on it, and I'd really love for people to see it. Okay, bye.